I have sound. It's working. Ah, I see Selena. Can anyone hear me yet? I'm so sorry, guys. Um, oh, all good. Perfect, guys. Sorry about that. You can just telling everybody what was happening and no one could even hear me. Um, hi, everyone. I had some issues with connecting to YouTube, so you may have to refresh if you can't hear anything. Well, obviously you can hear me if I'm saying anyway. Mind-boggling. Okay, so I had issues connecting this morning, so for some reason I've had to go through some sort of back door to get into the stream, so it's not doing very well. I don't know what is wrong. Wirecast seems to be just playing horrible tricks on me all the time, and it keeps telling me that there's no streams available or it cannot connect or whatever. So I'm not sure what I'm doing wrong, but yeah, it's been playing up. So, but hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning, good middle of the night, wherever you are, and I would like to say hello to everyone. So let me just go back to the start of the chat again. Hi Shelley, hi Linda, Helen, Sherry, Becky, Janet, Sherry. Is that it? No, down further. Here we go. Got some more coming in. Hi, Kenny. Selena, hi. Mary, hi. Welcome. Nana, hi. Loretta, woohoo, hi. Pam, hi. Savannah, hello. And Beverly, welcome, guys. Hopefully we get a few more now that it's going well. So the stream's now telling me it's good and I'm connected and all looks good. So awesome. But what a pain in the butt. All right. So I have this beautiful image. I'll start to give you some information now. I was recently flicking through Instagram, and the lovely Moon from Cool Craft Books on Etsy was saying something about this artist called Color and Chics, and I was like, oh, I'll go check it out. So I had a bit of a chat with the owner or the artist of the Etsy store, and I think her name's pronounced Doya, but I'm not sure. So if it's wrong, you can correct me. But and she's an absolutely stunning artist, like beautiful stuff. And also she does digital art as well on her own YouTube channel. So I've popped her YouTube channel link in the top corner of the video. So you should see a little I button. There's my Patreon link and also her YouTube link. I had so many good things I was just going to say this morning, and it's just put me off this computer thing. Anyway, she has some absolutely fabulous work, and it just so happened that another lovely friend, Shelley, had decided to open an artist group for her, and I just happened to be there at the right time. So yeah, so today we're doing this image. It's not a color along image. If you'd like to purchase it, you can purchase it on her Etsy store. I'm going to start putting some links up so you guys can see them. Hi, Nick and Tina. Hi, Helen. Welcome. Hi, May. Welcome. Sean, stress less. All right, so this image is called ADORA by Color and Chics. There's a link for you. I'm going to pop the link for the actual Etsy shop as well, and I'm also going to pop all of the other links. I have put them in the description below the video, so check them out later if you want to pop over and have a look at these things. Hi Dawn, welcome. So that's the Etsy shop. This is the Facebook page. And yes, big happy birthday to Sean before it hits midnight. because, you know, I'm so behind in the times. I'm actually ahead of the times, but I was going to say happy birthday and realize it wasn't quite that time for you yet. And then when I realized this morning that I hadn't done it, I'm like, is it still time? Happy birthday. What am I doing next? Facebook group. So I'm posting up a couple of links. First was the Facebook page. We've got the Facebook group. We've got Instagram. So guys, go and show your appreciation for this awesome artist by following, sharing, whatever. And her YouTube channel is in the top right hand box. So today, I wasn't really sure what I was going to do. Pencil wise or medium wise, but I have from the lovely Linda a set of ARTEZAs to try. ARTEZA expert colored pencils. So this is a little bit of a review, I guess, as well, because I haven't used them really yet, only to do the color chart. And also I did have a little play last night to see if I could get a skin color, because that's what I was mainly concerned about, is with portraits and pictures with skin, is there going to be enough colors to do some skin? So yes, there is. So I'm going to give it a go. I'm not sure what I think, but we'll find out by the end of it. If I'm frustrated at the end and I'm having trouble with things, you'll know about it. So yeah, I'm going to do that. They're kind of creamy. Yeah, Elaine, kind of creamy, I think. Yeah, kind of creamy. I kind of think that too. They're kind of creamy. I did have a little bit of wax build up. It's hard to tell. But there is some little patches in the darker colours that have got a little bit of wax build up. Some of them were fine and didn't have any. So obviously it's rough, but this is burnished down. This is a couple of layers of colour, and this is just light colour. So, but yeah, the colours are pretty vibrant. Still on a scale of colour brightness compared to another cheaper brand, which is the Faber. The colours aren't as bright. So even, especially look at these blues, like they're really light and unpigmented compared to those ones. So yes, they did rip you off. So I was saying to Linda when I was going through and putting all of them into the colour chart, they sent her 2 periwinkles. 2 the same. It was supposed to be called, the one that's missing is called Ube, I think. UBE. 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 Ub. I don't know. But yeah, it's missing. So, and it looks like it's a purple colour. So that was a bit of a shame. But yeah, so make sure you look through your set when you get it and make sure you've got all the right pencils and none of them are doubled up. That actually happened to me with my very first tin of Prismas I brought. I think it was a 70 something pack. Maybe it was a 90. I don't know what they come in, but anyway, there was, instead of a white pencil in it, there was a white watercolor pencil in it. So stupidly enough, I don't know why they would have done something like that, but yeah. Okay, people are yelling at me here. What's going on? I'm missing a colour and wrote them, and they sent me a whole new set. Elaine! Right, Linda, get on there and have a chat with them. They didn't ask me to send the other box back. I had 2 sets until I gave one to my grandson. Oh, that's awesome, Elaine. What else? The Faber are so good and a great price. Yes, so compared to the price of these, when looking at them just at a glance, these are way more pigmented than the ARTEZA, so that's one thing that I did notice. They're very similar and on par to the Amazon pencils that I just did the review for. So they're very similar in colours. So you can see blues are similar, pinks are fairly similar, yellows are similar. So it wouldn't surprise me if they came from the same factory. You never know. But even those are very, very similar in colour. So, and they look similar in texture. These still may be slightly softer, so we'll see. We'll have a see. It is weird that they miss one colour and double up on another. I'd say it's some sort of packing error. You know, they have the slots to fill, and if it accidentally drops 2, then it's going to miss that one thinking it's already filled. But yeah. You've had that with a few sets, yeah. So, yeah, Shelley, maybe they did. Maybe they had lots of blue thinking that people are going to colour lots of water. They may be. I agree, Elaine, they may be. They're very, very, very similar in colour. Yeah, I find that most sets are quite different to each other, Sean, when it comes to colours like that. I have a feeling it's got something to do with the pigment costs and things like that would go into the making of them. So the lower the pigment costs, you know, the more they'd have of that colour, I guess. But I seem to find I mixed, you know, a few of these darker browns in the Shapir set, and I had okay skin tone. I was quite happy with it. But as you can see, this one's got very, very similar. Like, there's no... With skin colours, you know, we've got our browns here, but there's a huge jump between this burnt ochre and, say, peaches and cream. Or marmalade, even. So there's a huge jump between the two colours, which means that the blend between them is going to be a lot harder for us to do, because we've got to jump from this really dark colour to a really pale colour. So that's the only thing that's an issue when it comes to doing the skin. Now, when I was doing the colour charts, the Shapir Faber ones were way smoother than the ARTEZAs. So a lot more creamy, and I think that's... And they're a lot more pigmented. So there's a lot more pigment, so when you lay it down, it's softer and the pigment sort of grabs really well. And it's clean, and, you know, the colour sort of fills the tooth of the paper really well. But yeah, the ARTEZAs so far have not done that. Just dropping things everywhere here. Give me a sec. You've missed heaps, like so much, Loretta. No, not really. Just dropping my things everywhere. So we're going to do some ARTEZAs today. And I don't know what colours, I'm not sure what colours to go for today, so we'll just start with skin. And I'm wondering, do you think maybe we should do a comparison to a different set? So I can do like half the face with something and then half the face with something else, or would that ruin the picture? I don't know. What do you guys think? I'm not sure. But just while on the topic of colour and Chics, in the group there is a... Am I right, Shelley? It is in this group, isn't it? I'm so lost with these groups. There is an event going on, is that correct? Oh yeah, you do too. You get a grey, darker grey, which I'm doing, and you also get a lighter one as well. Oh, really? Well, I mean, depending on how they go today would depend on whether I would get something like that. But I would assume that they'd have a little bit more of a mix between the darkest and the lightest skin colours. Yeah, I did actually, and give me a sec. Elaine, hun, send me a message and I'll send it to you. I'll see if I can find it, but if I can't, I thought maybe it might be in, give me a second. No, I'd have to go back to the drive and grab it. Oh, so keeping track of groups. Thanks, Leslie. You just reminded me of something. I've been having a chat with quite a few admin in quite a few of the colouring community groups on Facebook, and that is one big huge thing that we're all finding hard, is keeping track of all the events and what's going on and who's got what going at what time, even including YouTubers, live videos and things like that as well. I wanted to sort of put something together where those leaders in those groups can have access to a bit of a community calendar where we can go and adjust and put in our events and things that are happening within our groups, and people then can go to and they can have a look at those things. So I'm still in the process of working that out. I've started it. I've got a template going. I just need to go and put some more info in before we can get that started. But definitely something that I feel we're lacking. So just something that I thought that we try. Now, it may not work and it may just end up being a mess or whatever, but at least we've tried to do it. But definitely something that I felt needed to be done a long time ago. We do have one calendar that is around that, is it Sarah that does it? May? I can't remember. I think it was Sarah. She was doing one for streamers, which is really good, and we can just sort of contact her and she can change the details on it, and it was accessible to everyone. But it only showed obviously the YouTubers, not actual colouring groups. So yeah, I thought that that was it. April. Thank you. So yeah, that was something that gave me the idea, and I thought it would be great. And then each admin or representative of each group can go and update their events and add things in and special things that are going on. So it's something that is being worked towards. April Sarah or Sarah April? One of the other. Hi Andrea, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I do too, and I get invited to loads of events, and I just don't get the notifications because I get so many. They get missed, and I don't realise what's going on, so it's really hard to keep track for me as well. And I'm sure it's the same for others. So yeah, I'm going to look into doing that. The wheels. Just going there now. Now, Sarah Colours made up the colour wheels. She doesn't have her website up at the moment, so I've asked if we could host the colour wheels on my drive for now, and she was happy for us to do that. So I have it hosted. Let me just find it. Somewhere. There it is. Okay, here we go. That is the colour wheels. Yes, Sarah Colours is the lovely lady that has done these. And I'm just going to add that to my everyday live stream links so that next time I have it for you as well. And then I don't have to worry about it next time. Alright guys, done. Colour wheels have been done. Right, now all of that stuff's out the way. Save. I'll post up her links, Colour and Chics links again later on in the video as well. Okie dokie. Yeah, Helen, I agree. That's what my theory is. And then once it's set up, I don't have to do much except for my own group, and all the other admins will be doing their own. So yeah, it would be good, I think, as long as we're all trusting of each other and no one changes anyone else's events. We should be right. But I think I can keep track of who's editing and things like that too, so that should be fine. Just gonna have a drink. Yep, Charlene has a list. Does she have an actual calendar or... Anyway, I know she keeps track of a lot of it. This will probably help her out as well. Hi, Brenda. And hi, Abby. Thanks for dropping in. I didn't think you were going to make it today. Leslie, are you asking about Sarah Colours? She's amazing. And she had a move quite recently last year, so I think she's still trying to get settled in, and she's also got a new job as well, so she's busy. I'm going to start using... So there's no skin colours as such in this set, so I had to make up my own. Not sure it was very good, but it'll do. I've got some passion fruit. Oh, that's good. I have a squeaky chair. It's getting worse, actually. What's happening? I find myself getting overwhelming. Yes, Dawn. Look, I've just come to the decision that I can only do what I can do. But it'd be nice to keep track of them, because if there are some that look better, like not better, but that look more interesting to me, then I'll grab those ones rather than the others. So I won't accept a request to go into an event unless I know that I'm going to be able to actually join in. But it's still great to be able to see them and see, like, there might be a particular artist that you really like and one comes up with that artist, then obviously you're going to want to do that one. So I think it's a great idea. It will help. It will help. I'm going to use passion fruit. All the names of these were really original. I quite liked them. We had things like smoke and sage and basil, blueberry, lavender, purple iris. They're really nice names. So I really did enjoy writing out my colour list. So this one's passion fruit. And I'm going to do some shadow areas with this. So as Shelley was saying, there's two versions, a light and a dark. I've gone for the dark. Mainly because it's easier for you guys to see in the camera as well. I forgot to check, did anyone, I was just deciding whether to do two different pencils or not, but I think we'll just stick with these. Maybe I'll just do the face for the skin, and then I'll move on and do some clothes, so we're seeing some different colours as well. Hi Sylvie, welcome. So the colour wheel comes on, let me see if I can find one printed. It comes in a PDF, and I convert it to an image file, and I just put the image into a Word document and print it a little bit bigger. So but you can just print off an individual page of the PDF as well. So the PDF has different sized wheels, so I had to work out, this is a 72 wheel, so it fits a 72 pack. There's also a 76, which I have to do 2 of for the larger sets of pencils. But I think there's a 48, I don't remember. There's about 7 different sizes. So you can just print the size you need. And then I just found the middle of the circle, and I just used a compass to draw out a couple more lines so I could get, you know, the name in light, medium and heavy pressure. Alright, so we're doing a bit of an ARTEZA review. ARTEZA Expert Pencils. This is the 72 pack. Nope, I'm not doing dark skin. I'm doing light skin. Light, pinky toned skin. I'm just going to go around all of those shadows first. I was trying to print out the image I'm going to be doing next Monday, which is pretty cool. I'm going to try to set that up differently to this one. I'm going to try and set it up through Wirecast. That's my hosting program, so see if that works a bit better for being able to log in. It's crazy. Sylvie, I don't know. I just do it. Yes, tell us what you got. That's right, Loretta, it does. Oh, was there one without the curtain? I didn't even know. This person obviously should be removed, so I'm just going to do that. Linda, same time. Oh dear. Anyway, passion fruit. What was I saying about something? Sean, what did you get for your birthday? After you tell me that, I'll say what artists we're going to be featuring next Monday. Oh, good. I'll have to do that, won't I? I can't actually do it from here. It won't let me. Oh, is it just hide this user on this channel? Yeah? Does that do it? Let's just do it. Done. I had some guy from Alabama trying to date me. Oh, I think one of my followers was actually hacked. I'll have to get in touch with her. Some random person was messaging me this morning from the same name. So I'm just gonna have to. I was like, what? Oh dear. People are strange. You know what? I wasn't going to do the rest of this skin. I might wait. I'll just do the face for now. Otherwise we won't get anything done. Alright, now I'm going to use a little bit of the burnt ochre. But the burnt ochre, I have to go out quite a fair bit because, as I said, there's hardly any colours to go in between the dark and the light. So I'm going to do some darker colour in the shadows and then really lighten it up over the rest of the skin. Just to put some colour down and just to make that blend a little bit better. So with skin colours, Sylvie was asking how I know what colours to use. I tend to go for a brown red colour and then like a tan and then peaches, a little bit of yellow, and yeah. It really does depend on what the darker colours are like. Okay, what'd you get? I didn't see. Hi Robin, thanks for joining. My sister. Oh, pretty. Oh, Yana. She's amazing. Beautiful. Did I miss something else? Is that it? Yarn is awesome. So I've added to my Google Calendar some more events. Have been gradually building up into the rest of the year. I think I've only got like three months of colour alongs, and I'm still waiting to hear back from people. And the artist for Monday we're going to be doing is Monya Gates. And I'm going to be giving a copy of her new book away to some special person next week. So that would be good. Okay, I'm just going to fill in really lightly over the lightest areas just to add some of that colour in there. Like ultra light. I'll go zoom in a little bit if you like. This feed's got no special features because I had to redo it and set one up, so I can't switch from camera views or anything in this one. I was given a digital camera recorder, and I'm going to see if I can set it up to have a second view so we can see close up and far away. Oh, you did, Robin? This one reminded me of the recent one we did with Ennis. She's got a... Actually, I'll be releasing that video on Wednesday. I've got a bit of a speed colouring for a special event that Ennis has got going at the moment in her group as well. And these images are quite similar, actually, in style. Just forgotten under her chin with the darker colour. Just turn the corner of her mouth there as well. Oh, she does. Oh, you know what? I still have an image of Madison's that I have yet to do. I think I mentioned it a couple of weeks ago. She did a Snow White, and I had done some of it with the chameleons, and I just had so many issues that I didn't end up releasing the image. That happens to me a lot, by the way. I'll start something and go, no, not happy with that. Can't represent the artist with that work. Alright. I'm happy with that for now. Now I'm going to move to should I use apricot? Yeah, we'll go with apricot. A little bit of apricot over the darker colour. And just really lightly over the skin. I've got it. Hi Dorothy, I have a few Monya Gates books as well. I really like her Goddess one. It's really pretty. Oh, Sean. Bloke. Don't you know what bloke means? See, Sean, more Australians are more English than anything else, I think, because I knew what that was. Watched a comedian once who did a bit of a skit on how Australians got their language. It's the same as British, and we're just slower and we shorten everything. So I've just gone over all of the skin with that apricot and a really light layer. So I've got a bit of colour in those lighter areas. Got some peaches and cream. Oh, thank you. Thanks, Robin. I'll grab it later. This is not a clown though. This is the Queen of Hearts. That's what it reminds me of anyway. I don't know if that's what the intention was. And although the Anise one is a little bit, that is a Harlequin. I reckon that is a Harlequin type doll, so, which is, I guess, technically a bit of a clown. In general, I just sort of see them as a sad person. I used to have a Harlequin doll when I was younger. Actually, I think I've still got it somewhere. Alright, so I've just done a light layer of that as well. Over the whole face. And not so far so good. I might put a little bit of pink macaroon. Just checking. The pencils came not sharpened too. I'm assuming, Linda, you didn't do this to all of the pencils because they were all the same. The pencils come with a flat end. The Holbeins actually come similar. They're very, very similar. So they come with a flat top. So I did have to go sharpen a few. Queen of Hearts. So I'm using a little bit, but really lightly. I don't want it to look too pink, but we are going to be putting some yellow on there as well, so it should hopefully tone off some of the orange. I broke my Fitbit watch a while ago now. I've still been using it. It still worked, but every now and then the screen would go and it actually cracked the screen down the middle. Don't ask me how I did it because I have no idea. And I was looking through my flybys. Flybys here in Australia is like a it's like a rewards point system. Like, I don't know, something like that over there, wherever you are. But you gain points for everything that you buy. You put your card through, just a way for the government to track spending, I think. But anyway, conspiracy theorist here. Yeah, I had a whole heap of points that I've been building up since they changed over to a new system a few years ago, and I was able to get myself a new one. So that was pretty cool. So this is my new Fitbit. This is the Ultra, I think it's called. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Just waiting for some bands to come. I'm just reading. I'm a bit slow. Birds are beautiful. Birds are one of my favourite animals. I remember going to a beautiful park here in Victoria, Tara Bulga National Park, and seeing a lyrebird for the first time. Just beautiful. Okay, so I've covered over most of the skin with something. With something. Before I go in with yellow, I want to just go in now and just deepen up the shadow areas. So this is a grayscale image, so all of the darker shadows are kind of there, but I just want to, you know, make sure that I've put in the shadows that I want to put in as well. So just around the hair. And I'm putting in a little bit more pressure this time. So this will pretty much be our final layer. Oh, you did, Linda? Flyby's is awesome. Since they changed over, because they got a competitor, which is Everyday Rewards, different supermarket brand, I think they changed it up a bit and made it a little bit easier to get points. Pet Cemetery, where did that come from? Underworld was on last night, actually. Watched a bit of that. Leslie, I don't even hit 3,000 steps because of my back. It's unbelievable. If I can get 8,000 steps in a day, I'm like, whoa, that is cool. But yeah, I struggle. I'm off camera a bit there. Oh, that's sad. Yeah, we collect, that's right. It's like a rewards card. So there's a company that owns some of our major stores here in Australia. Well, actually there's a couple of major ones, but Flybuys is like Coles, Officeworks. What else is it? There's lots of places. Target, Liquorland, which is a alcohol supplier. There's loads of places you can collect points, and then when you get to a certain amount, you can swap over your points for product. So depending on how many points you've got will depend on, you know, what you can get. Or you can keep saving them and get something really big, like a flight, a holiday. She's starting to look really cool now. Elaine, I am the same as you. I like that kind of thing. Alright, I've got burnt ochre again. So now I'm making sure that those shadow areas are finished. So with a pencil set like this, where there's not a lot of variety for skin colours, you could add things like purple, blue, colours like that into the shadows. And you get some beautiful effects from that. Whatever I don't finish today, I will be finishing, and I'll do a raw Patreon video with the rest of it, so patrons can see the end of it, because I'm not going to finish it today. We'll try and get most of the elements on so we can see what your thoughts are on the pencils. She's starting to really look nice. So far I've got no wax build up. So far it's looking kind of smooth. So the burnt ochre is kind of covering up the pinkiness of the passion fruit colour too, so it's taking some of that pink colour out. I missed an ear over here. I missed an ear over here. I rhymed. I'm a poet and I didn't know it. Back to the burnt ochre. Yeah, so yellow will tone down pink and orange. Also blue tones down orange as well. So if you're doing dark coloured skin, blue as a base layer is really good because it takes out the orange of most brown colours. And it makes it more neutral looking. So if you're looking for a colour to counteract another colour or tone down another colour, use the colour opposite on a colour wheel. So wow, let me just grab my colour wheel. I have the app, colour wheel app, which actually costs money now, I found out on the weekend. Thanks Linda. Hang on, just excuse my other weird app. So that's the colour app, colour wheel. And when you go into the colour wheel, you've got a choice of different colour blends. So complementary colours is what I was talking about. So to take out orange tones, you would use blue. Let me just change the type of colour. And so on. I like it because we can pick, you can change it to dark colours or pastel colours. So this is kind of the scheme that I'm going to try to use today actually. It's a great app, I like it. It's great for when you're not sure of what to use next. Okay, I had a little bit of the apricot. Just trying to blur and blend the edges off of the darker colour now. And so far they're not too bad. They aren't as pigmented as I would like. I think even with a couple of layers I haven't actually got a lot of pigment on here. So I think they're not extremely pigmented. But colour distribution looks pretty good. It's quite even. I haven't got any wax build up. I got no clumping at this stage. And it's not pulling off any other colour at this stage either, so. Alright, she's starting to look really brown coloured, so the yellow is definitely going to be needed. I've got peaches and cream. Just doing a layer over the whole lot now. We've been watching, oh gosh, I don't even remember the name of the show. is it Resident or Residence? The medical drama. Lilac and blue grey, yeah, you could use that. You follow who? Have I missed something? Vampire Chronicles. As far as I know, chow refills are the same. All Copic various inks are the same. So a chow and a sketch are exactly the same. Who asked? No, Robin, they're not. They're exactly the same. So if you have a E00 in a sketch or a chow, they're both exactly the same colour. So if it's the wrong kit, well, that's fair enough. You'll need to go buy the colours in the kit now. No, you didn't mention cake. Cake is good. Very, very good. I like cake. I like everything that's bad for you. Alright, so I'm going to use a little bit of white and also some ivory, which actually looks like pale yellow, but anyway. Just find the white. So I'm just going to do a light layer over the top. Really light because I don't want it to look too yellow. I'll do half the side of her face so you can see the difference. I'm just going over those little tattoo things or makeup on her face there for now. Come back in a minute and put some colour in those. Well, that's what I would normally do, so we'll see how the pencils hold up. Okay, so I've done half with the yellow. I'm not sure if you can tell the difference in the camera light. You can. It just fills in those gaps a little bit and makes the truth of the paper fill in a bit more. Oh, Elaine, congratulations! On Thursday, I'm having my 25th Valentine's Day with my husband. And in March, we're having our 20th wedding anniversary. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I've done 2 layers. The tooth of the paper's fairly flat. It looks smooth. It doesn't look too, you know, messed up. I'm a season behind in Game of Thrones. I'm yet to watch the previous season. So no spoilers, please. I see anything Game of Thrones and I sort of scroll past it. I'm not reading it. I'm using white now. Now the white's not as soft as some of the other white pencils. It's not too bad. It's going on. I can see that it's softening off the colour a little bit, but it's not as soft as others. Alright, how's she look? Let's put a little bit of pink in this, or red or something. Let me have a look at the colours. Let's use some of this magenta. Magenta, where are you? Night, Ricky. Thank you. Oh, 17 years is good. So what's the colour of tan and blush? Robin, let me have a look. I've got my list here. I'm going to try some magenta in the heart on her face. It's looking good. I might put a little shiny spot in there, so I left a tiny little gap, and just on the face there. Very pretty. That went over that quite easily, even though I've done a few layers over there. Copic, so I'm just finding in the names for them. I know that one of them's changed its name. It used to be something skin, and they're not allowed to have that colour anymore. They had to change the name. So there's no actual skin colours written anywhere anymore. Okay, so E40 is floral white, E000 is pale fruit pink, and E000 is cotton pearl. So what did you say you got? Let me just have a look. Oh, thanks, Nana, too. I did see it there. Oh, you did, Elaine? You'll love them. Sketch. Oh, so sketches. So E00 has changed its name to Cotton Pearl. So does that explain one thing there? I'm lost. Sorry, I've lost the convo now. It's gone all the way up. Everyone keeps talking. What's happened? I missed the whole conversation, guys. Each to their own, I guess. Each to their own. Alright, I'm going to do her lips now as well. I think we'll do red here in the middle. It's not really red, it's really pink, isn't it? And I'll just do a bit of the pale pink, I think, for the rest of the lips. So that's pink macaroon. Which is probably too pale. I can't really get in the edges of that. Let me have a look. What else have we got? What's this one? No, that's too light as well. Maybe we'll try flamingo, because the macaroon was that's a little better. Too light. She's gonna have a blue and aqua kind of dress, I've decided. So I'm thinking we do our eyes the same color. I'm gonna use a little bit of blueberry. Shelley. Thanks, Neenah. Yeah, I'd end up with black eyes. Blueberry. It's funny. Their eyes are actually quite detailed in the image, so I'm going to try and keep that detail. You guys see that clearly? Is it blurry or anything? This pencil's nice and sharp. Just going around the pupil. What is the time? 11:30. Cool. And then I want a blue-green colour. So just looking in the folder to see what I can find. What about some ocean blue? Yeah, change of colour. That's good. This is ocean. She's pretty. Let's try the black too. We'll see what that's like. I'm going to use a little bit of white just to blend that out a bit. Is there any greys in this? There's a few greys. I'll use some smoke, I think, for... what have we got? I think it's called smoke. We'll use... well, I'm going to have a smoke. No, not really. Smoke. Just sharpen that one. Listen. How many drops does it fill an empty sketch? I usually put about 25 drops in, but anywhere between 15 to 25. You'll be able to tell because the actual end, as you're refilling it, the end of the marker, so usually I take out the chisel tip to do it, the brush tip will start to look wet. It's done. Like, if you've gone too far, you'll know it'll come straight through. I'm just using smoke for the dark shadow areas of the eyes. It is already grey, but I like to sort of cover over all of that anyway. And then we've got the white just to blend that out. Oh. I think I put the blue back too soon. So this is the blueberry again. Okay, where's the black? Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, don't take out the brush tip. I always take out the chisel tip. It's easier to grab, and that black pencil, if you have a look, it's a bit... You got another dodgy one, Linda. That wood is, there's something wrong with that. I can't sharpen properly, it's breaking. So you got an extra of one colour, not another colour, and we got a one with a dodgy bit of wood. Just deepening up around the eyes. Oh, I just put my hand on something wet. Oh, my drink bottle. Oops. Hi, Shelley. We've already said hi to Shelley. Why are you saying so hi to Shelley now? Shelley's been here from the start. How long do you get your ink? Let your ink dry before using Copics. I've been... And you're still getting smears. I have waterproof ink in my Epson printer. So the waterproof ink doesn't really smudge. Sometimes I get some smears, but I try to go not to go directly over and smudge out from the black. So if I'm going to go over black, I'll try to just go over the black area, but not bring that out over the light area if I can. But I don't usually get a lot of smudging with my ink, so... They're okay. Sure. They're okay. So far. What? Hang on, what did I not... What did... Yeah, Elaine, I'm the same. It's fine with watercolor as well. How can you be married to two people? Isn't that illegal? Isn't that why you have to fill out a license? Because they have to check? Just swapping sides so I can work on the eyelashes on this side. This is a really pretty image though, guys. Just make those eyelashes a bit longer on that side. And I'm filling in the pupil too. I just realised that that's not white normally. So we'll fill that in. White gel pen. Oops, off camera, sorry. I'll zoom back out again in a sec. Now hair, yeah, that's a good question. What colour am I going to do her hair? She should have red hair, I feel. I do feel that. Just my mind thinking away here. What have I got? I might use garnet. Do some hair. I'm actually not going to do the hair. I always seem to do the hair next, but I just want to do her eyebrows so her face is finished. And also, I just want to finish off the ears here. I'm going to have a quick 2-minute break and be back. I can't hold for that long, especially in the morning. Probably TMI there, but I've got the garnet. I'm just going to use little flicks out to create some little hair texture in there. That looks pretty cool. Pencil blunted off really quick. Blunted off. What am I saying? Got blunt quick. I'm also going to add some of the passion fruit in there as well. As I said, I'll do red hair, but I'm not going to do that now. I'm going to move on to do a part of her dress. Alright. Lane, it was great news. I think we heard from you on Friday. Fantastic. So very happy for you. Red hair? Cool. You don't think so? No. She's the Queen of Hearts. No, I don't know, but she's going to have a green dress. Green and blue dress. You're still on the fence? Well, I am too, my dear. I'm still on the fence too. But I'm going to have a quick 2-minute break. I will be back in 2 minutes. I'm back. Dress. What am I doing next? Dress. Will do, Robin. Okay. I'm going to work on the sleeve first, I think. I've got blueberry, and I'm just going to go in and do a layer of this in those really dark areas. And I'm going to push the tooth down a little bit too, because I want it to stay nice and dark in these spots. I think I'm zoomed out too far again now, hey? Ah! Where did you go? That's better. I have a vision, but I really don't know if it's going to come out right. So the ARTEZA pencils aren't that cheap here in Australia. They're quite expensive. But in the States, I hear they're quite reasonable. I'm going to assume it has something to do with postage. Alright, I've gone over all of the grey areas in the sleeve, and I've gone into the really dark shadow areas with fairly firm pressure to get a nice deep layer in there to start with. Yes, I did. I saw it this morning when I got on. It's a beautiful image. How do you say that? Is it Aegean? Argin? Egan? 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 I don't know. I'm going to use that colour next. Over the top of the blue. And just coming out further. Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah, it is in her shop. Did you want me to post up her shop link again? Why not? Oh no, that's no good, Elaine. We don't have that here. We have university. We don't have college. our school goes from grade prep all the way up to year 12. And then they go to university if they choose. University, to get into university here, they have to, it runs on like a score. And obviously the people with the best score get the best spots. Is it A or Aegean? Gian. Aegean? Or Aegean? Along A. Yeah. So Beverly, you've got some? And how much did it, if you don't mind us asking, how much was it in the end, including, you know, your exchange rate and things like that? And Linda, did you get these from the UK or the US in the end? Were these the ones that you got from the US, or was that the markers from the UK, sorry? I remember something ARTEZA, I can't remember what it was. Should we do Google pronunciation? Let's do it. How to pronounce A-E-G-E-A-N. Alright.
Aegean, 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 Aegean,
Aegean. Aegean. Yeah, funny. Aegean. Aegean. I picked up my phone. I've got to not do that. You have no idea how distracting my phone is. So Linda, where did you get them from? Charlene. Okay, perfect. So UK, US. Because yeah, to buy ARTEZA on Amazon Australia, it's like, I don't know, $80 or something, which is a lot. Aegean. Aegean. I need to fill in some gap with this colour, I think. I'm being kind of rough now. Let's see if it does my rough style. stand up to the Belinda test. I'm kind of just following the shapes that were already there too, just to create some highlights in there. It doesn't like rough style, by the way. It's leaving it a little strange looking. Yeah, post is just ridiculous. It seriously is crazy. I was at the post office posting Janet's giveaway prize, and the cost that it cost to post it, I may as well have ordered directly through, obviously they're sold out anyway, but it's a special edition, but yeah, it was just like I may as well have just ordered something off Amazon US, and I'm looking for a colour. What is it? Let me have a look here. Just done, let's do some ocean, there it is, ocean blue. We did this in our eyes, so but yeah, it was like I may as well have just ordered something off Amazon US and had it posted. Like, cost is ridiculous. Even the post guy said that it's just America, and I said that the postage from the UK was just as bad, if not more, actually. It's just ridiculous. So is that our government trying to stop us from buying imports from America? Like, what is that? Oh, that sounds like a package at my front door. Night, Sean. Thanks for dropping in. Stop stressing. Oh, yay. And? Was it good? You feel like the Twilight Zone. Oh, did you, hon? Was it good? See, the darker colours don't blend as well. I'm not as happy with those as I was with the lighter colours. Just saying. Which one did you, which one was missing, Elaine? What are we talking about? I'm lost. Thanks, Shelley. What is Gotto? Gito? What is that? What? Tell me. Explain. Explain. Markers? Oh, is Leslie still here? I think we might be shocked with the price of the Black Widows. The new skin tone sets are out this week. They're already out in Canada. But yeah, I got a funny feeling they're going to be quite costly. Yeah, Dawn. Yeah, Loretta, don't bother. I will get them and I'll do a review. It'd be fantastic if they sold the whole set together as one large set rather than all the individual ones. This is from Shelley. Where are they from? From Canada? Yeah, I heard that too, Nana. I spoke to Albert from Black Widow. Also, I think he's bringing out another set of not like Black Widow range, different range. Okay, I think I'm happy with that. I'll leave a little bit of a shiny patch there. I'm going to use some turquoise, which is like a blue-green. Yeah, 150. That's right. Excuse me, my ear just popped. We have Australian dollar, so AUD. Thanks, Helen. I think the leads and the pigment are really good quality. I still have an issue with the wood that the Black Widows have. It's really hard to sharpen some of them. Some of them are okay, but yeah, I had some issues with one of them that I just kept sharpening and the lead and the wood just kept breaking the lead, so had some issues there. But they're nice and creamy and they lay down alright. They're really nice in the Momo Girl book. So yeah, I've used them in the Momo Girl book and also in the Emmanuel Cullen books, and they've been awesome. So the paper in those is like a multimedia paper. And I've used them on Tantone paper, which has been fab. They're actually pretty highly pigmented for what they are, I think. But I wouldn't consider them a cheap brand. To get the whole 3 sets, it was around $70. Gee, that's awesome. Maybe I should just get them from you, Shelley. The postage would be the kicker. Alright, I think that's not too bad. I don't like the way the darker colours blended together. They didn't blend that well. There was a little bit of build up. Some areas look a little bit rough. But it's not terrible. Like, I still think these are above the Amazon pencils. Which, if you didn't see, I just did a review of them yesterday. I put that out on my channel if you want to check that out. So these are one up from the Amazon so far. I'm going to use a little bit of white and see if I can just lighten up the very light sections there. It doesn't really do much at all. It looks alright. You want to do these like a green, matcha. I get a matcha. I'll try and do a couple of different elements here so you can see how they go. Oh, I like this green. It's nice and smooth. It's pretty. What about absinthe? Is that how you say this one? I got another one. Is it absinthe? Absinthe? I don't know. Let me look that one up now. Are you talking to me? Did I say it looks odd? Which has some odd highlights. Alright. Okay, that was weird. That had some sort of coded message in it, I think. Oh dear.
Absinthe.
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 Absinthe. There you go. Just a little lighter than the matcha. You would have loved to have been my study buddy when I was studying to do naturopathy. My phone would just go off. I'd just be putting in names and getting it to pronounce them for me so I'd remember them. What else have we got? Lime. And yellow sapphire. I've never heard of yellow sapphire before. Hi, Maya. I think I just got my purple tea. I posted it in the group the other day. Anything purple. Friday. Yeah, Luna latte. Supposed to be a vanilla latte with softer floral aromatic floral notes for a peaceful slumber and stress relief. But it's purple milk. So I had a look at the review. Some people said that it tasted too much like a mushroom. But yeah, I'd like to oh, really? Oh, there you go. I've probably heard of it, but there you go. It's, ew. It's supposed to taste like a caramel vanilla latte or something. I don't know. Not coffee though. Like, I don't know. It doesn't have the chai herbs in it, so it's not like a chai tea or anything, but I really like those leaves. They look cool. Alright, what other colours should I put in here? So I've got I'll do the rest of the dress that same green and the top layer there. I might do the bottom of the dress the same green but with a lighter green inside it. So I'll do a quick section here of it. Been having nightmares lately, and a bit of pain in my back I think is the reason. I'm hoping this will help settle everything. Help relax. It's got purple carrot in it too. This is the ocean blue, a little bit of that, and then a little bit of the turquoise, and instead of using white, turquoise, where's the turquoise gone? Oh, I just bent something. Mint, think I might try mint for the lightest colour. I can't find my turquoise. It's hiding here with the rest of them. There it is. Now down the side. Just doing a little bit of the turquoise. And then I've got mint, which is a little bit lighter. So I'll try to do that over the rest of the dress, so a bit of white to soften that off a little bit. Okay, I want to put a bit of pink in there and a bit of some sort of orange. So we'll go with a pink. I'm thinking we'll do this dress, that all the same colour, green leaves, red hair. I think we might put a little bit of pink and maybe purple for the beads. Let's give it a go. It might not look right, but we'll give it a go anyway. Magenta. Yeah, let's do pink. I've got magenta in the shadow areas, and also I'm going to do like a firm line where the pattern is. Bye, Sherry. Dawn. Feel better. Nothing worse. So Monya Gates, we're going to have a freebie to colour. Sound cool? It's her new Valentine's Day image that she's got out at the moment. So I'm going to colour that next Monday, and also we're going to do a giveaway that day as well. So that will be cool. Giveaway for a copy of her new book, a digital copy, which I'll do a flip through as well on Monday, so get to see it. Some of the images in it look absolutely gorgeous, so I can't wait to see it. There is a lot of detail, isn't there? Elaine, I'm just going to take it in its stride. That's why I'm doing a section by section, so I can get at least a little bit done of each of these. So far, the pencils, I'm finding they're more workable than the Amazon pencils that I just did. I still don't think they're as pigmented as what the Faber ones are for the cost of them. But I don't think a beginner would be as frustrated with these as they would be with the Amazon ones, that's for sure. Crimson. You have no... Shelley's a brilliant admin. It is a lot of hard work to be an admin of a group. You know, when I first had 50 people, it was pretty easy going, and now there's nearly 2,000. There's over 2,000 now, isn't there? It gets a lot more hectic. Plum? Maybe? Plum. Where's Plum? I don't know where the name came from, because that doesn't look plum to me. That looks like bright pink, but the actual colour is pink too. I've never seen a pink plum, you guys? Okay. No. There you go, almost 2,000. Jumped past 3.5k in subscribers too. It just sort of happened. Time disappeared. We were just celebrating 3,000 a month ago, so pretty cool. Pretty cool. We might not need... I was thinking another light colour, maybe flamingo. That's a nice colour. And I'm just going to go really lightly over the last area because I want to put some yellow on there. Something different. Trying to do some mixes that so you can see how they mix well together and things like that. And lemon. And yeah, there's been a bit of stress this last couple of days, hasn't there, Shelley? It's been a bit messy in some areas. That looks awesome. I love that colour. Yeah, I like that. That looks really good. I'm happy with that colour. So that was the pink blend. Just deepening up those shadow areas a little bit. So I'll finish this on, you know, raw video for patrons if you want to see the finished product. I'll pop that up in the next week or so. And I might try to do a colour list and maybe a conversion if you don't have the ARTEZAs. Yep, that's good. That'll look good. And then I need a bit of purple because, you know, you've got to have, oh, maybe even some orange somewhere, like blood orange colour. Pink. No, I think it might need to be purple. Yeah, I think I'm going to have to use some purple. Oh, Shelley, no. Amethyst, don't do that. I'm going to do all of the little beads, maybe this colour, all the jewellery sort of things, maybe in the purple. I'll do the little gems and the heart, maybe in the blue or the pink, but yeah, I think we'll do the... She's got a bit of cleavage showing there, I just noticed. So this is amethyst. Just colour on one side of the beads with this one. Add a little bit of a shadow in each of those. No worries, Elaine. I had my daughter helping me yesterday get the next one and the following one done, because we're about one by Ennis and then the one that I did with the Holbens. Is it Secuum? Secuum? I think her name's Emily, is that right? But yeah. Had a little secretary. It's good fun. What did you do, Loretta? What did I do? I did. Sorry. You did. Look at that. Just right there. Amongst all of the other stuff that's going on in there. Oh dear. I think I might make this belt the same colour as well. I think the Queen of Hearts would have all been red, but I wanted to give the pencils a good go, so... I might make those buttons a different colour, I think. Maybe I'll do the buttons pink, so then it looks sort of all blended in. It's a nice purple. The only thing is I got a purple missing, haven't I? So I don't even know if I've got everything. Lavender. Oh dear. Lavender. It's kind of what happened with the hairy chest moment, isn't it, Loretta? When I forget, yeah. It's funny. I do think that this queen is a little bit anorexic. She's got a very skinny arm. but she's beautiful anyway. I think it only looks like that because of the way the dress is going, and she's sort of sitting on a bit more of an angle there, but still. Oh gosh, I just realised how much time these little beads are going to take. Yeah, I won't be doing all of those on camera. Or today, I mean. We need a light purple. Oh, I get a feeling that the one that's missing is a light purple because there's not really a lot of light colours, so we might need to go with lilac, just a little bit in each of those, and then white. It was me. It was me. I did it. I noticed it. Lilac. I think I was holding my breath then for some reason. Anticipation. So I'll try out some of my purple tea tonight and let you know what I think of the taste. Oh wow, good on you, Loretta. I haven't smoked since my son was born. How old is he now? 14. Just got white and just finishing off those little beads, and I'm going to come back in with the white gel pen and put a little highlight on them as well. But this was a very, very beautiful image, or is a beautiful, yep, you know. And I really enjoyed colouring this, and I will enjoy colouring the rest of it, but it is a little bit detailed, so hence why I did think that I wouldn't get it finished, and I wanted to just get some little elements done and just test the pencils out for you as well. A little bit of white gel pen in those shiny areas, show some reflection. And I think I'm done for today. But please come back for next week. Oh, also Friday too. We're going to do some more of Yana's La Perla Mermaid. Now my white gel pen's not. Oh, this is the empty one. Why did I pick up the empty one? Yet to throw it away. See, I just stuck it back in my pencil case, so it's likely that I'll pull it out again. Kind of rocking some bright colours, isn't she? Thanks so much, Helen, for coming. I'm ready to head off in a sec now too, so all good. What was that, Elaine? You're having trouble picking something, are you? sometimes I just have to, I just print something and just start it, because sometimes things don't jump out, but yes, I agree, Shelley. It's been awesome. She's done so well. So very well. I've got all the colours all mixed up here. No, thanks so much for dropping in. Thanks everybody else too for coming along tonight and having fun with this little one. And I will see you all on Friday and next week for a Monya Gates one. And I'll be posting up the event details shortly for that one. You will need to pop over to her group to get the image. And also Monya asked if we could all post in her event too once we finished colouring it, which will be awesome because the next one's going to be pretty. So it's the Valentine's Day special one that she's just done. You might have seen it on Instagram, things like that, but all goods. So for colouring Chics, guys, I've popped all the links in the description, so make sure that you click all those and check all those things out. And pop over and say hello to us in the group as well. We'd love to see you. And come and show us your interpretation of this image as well. I'd like to see it. The ARTEZA pencils, I'm on the better than the Amazon pencils side of the fence, and I found them okay and quite easy to use. The only colours that I've so far found that were hard were the darker ones, but sometimes that happens anyway. But yeah, not too bad. I'm pretty impressed with them, I guess. So yeah, alright guys, I will see you in the next video.